How's it going, everyone? I've been on sort of a mini sports roll here with videos, so I kind of wanted to continue that with another one of the wisdom versus wish videos. So the last one I did was with predictions for the 2021 PGA Championship. So on this one, as some of you may know, I'm also a pretty big hockey fan. So I wanted to do a wisdom versus wish for the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs for the NHL. And for any of you who know me or have watched a video that just came out a couple days ago, you know who the wish is going to be on this one. The wisdom may not even surprise you, but it might. So I guess with that, let's get started. So we'll start with wish, since that's the easy one. My wish is the Boston Bruins. I think that they're my favorite team, right? So there's the wish right there. And I know this is late because we've already gotten through the first round, but I just kind of thought to do it. And hey, it doesn't hurt doing it a week late. But and now that half the teams are eliminated. But either way, the Bruins are a good team. I can't deny that. They're a solid team. They can score now with two lines now that they picked up Taylor Hall, so that's a big help, actually. And they have really, really good defense, and they got great goaltending. Rask is always solid, never spectacular, but always very solid. And then Swayman has become this great goalie as like a 23-year-old kid. He just graduated college, right? So he's now the backup, which I think is fantastic. So if anything were to happen to Tuukka, or if he needs a day or two off, Swayman can come in, and he's been solid, and he's young. So these teams, they don't have scouting reports on him. So I think that's kind of that actually helps you as a goalie, being that young, is nobody knows where he's weak, right? Nobody knows, shoot high glove or shoot low blocker, and that's where you can score on him. There's no tape on this kid, right? So I think that's part of the reason he's been able to be so effective. But anyway, yeah, I just want the Bruins to win. I mean, it's been 10 years since they won the last one, and a couple years ago they had a really good shot, and man, that loss in Game 7 against the Blues was devastating. But they still have most of the core there. They just handily beat the Washington Capitals, who that's always been their Achilles heel. So, I'm hoping they can keep the roll going. And the stats say that they're at least a competitor. They're not the best in the league necessarily based on regular season stats, but they're good. So that's the wish side of things. For wisdom, this may not surprise anyone, but I'm going to go with the Colorado Avalanche. They won the President's Cup first, or the President's Trophy, first of all. So it's not really any sort of dark horse or questionable pick to say that the best team during the regular season is also going to be the one who holds the championship at the end of it. But I just think, man, that team, they're incredible. It's just, they're so well-rounded, and they've got the star power. They've got McKinnon. They've got Landeskog. They've got Makar, who's fantastic on the back end. They've just got really, really high-end talent, and they work hard too. And man, they're impressive to watch. That's all I can say. I mean, just if you've never watched the Colorado Avalanche play in the past couple of years, just watch a game. It's fun, and I do not want. They're going to play Vegas in round 2, and man, Vegas is good, but I can't see a way Vegas beats the Avalanche. The Avs are so good. They're so solid. They have so much talent, and I don't see it. I don't see anyone stopping them. I know I just said my wish was the Bruins, but I think even if the Bruins are fortunate enough to make it to the Cup Finals, I do not see how they can beat that team. It's just, when they're on, they're on. It's wild. So yeah, I know it's kind of a lame pick, that President Trophy winners and all that, but it's just, they're so good, and they don't have the experience. They don't have a ton of playoff victories. They don't have cups. They don't have all these guys with these long list of accolades. But when you just look at it from like a skill level, and how solidly the team plays together. They really, you got these other teams who have superstars, and those superstars in flashes are really good and they'll win games, but they don't actually. It doesn't result in good results in the long term. But Colorado's not one of those teams. They've got the superstars and they've blended well as a group, so they're good, and I think they're, if they don't win it this year, they're going to be right back in it next year and the year after. They're set up really well for the future. McKinnon's on a dirt cheap contract for how good he is, so I mean that just helps him a lot there. So anyway, there's my wisdom versus wish. My wisdom says the Avs are going to win it all. My wish says, let's hope the Bruins get it, because that'd just be fun for me personally. I know a lot of fans out there are not Bruins fans, so they'll not like that one, but is what it is. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and hopefully there'll be some more good hockey to watch in the next month or so.